Does your heart ache when you see animals struggling with tough circumstances? Don't you wish you could help those poor creatures out? Well, in this video, we'll witness some super touching moments of humans spreading love by lending a hand to animals in need. A baby weasel was left behind on the road. What happened to it? It turned out the little guy was left stranded on the road after its mama got spooked by a passing car and took off. But thank goodness, this kind-hearted man came along. He made it his mission to reunite the lost little baby with his family. After escaping from the catastrophic bushfires, rescuers quickly bathed the kangaroo's bird skin with water and then carefully swaddled his body in a soft towel. This young man was working hard to save a wolf stuck in a nasty trap. At first, the thrashing wolf makes it hard to help. With compassion and determination, he finally freed the distressed creature from danger. This elephant had fallen into a deep pit and was stuck down there. To save it, these kind-hearted villagers brought in a crane to lift it in. Along with the villagers' efforts, he was finally lifted back onto the ground. Before heading off, the elephant did not forget to show gratitude towards those who had helped it. While cruising in Antarctica's ocean, some tourists had a crazy surprise. A penguin suddenly jumped onto their boat, seeking shelter from a hungry killer whale hunting it down. With kindness, they let their special visitor chill out on the boat until the predators gave up and swam far away. An adorable fox had its head stuck in a wheel for many days. Luckily, some kind rescuers came to the fox's aid. With steady hands and care, the vet and his assistant worked their magic, gently freeing the fox's head without causing any harm. While foraging for food, a little hedgehog accidentally got its head stuck in a discarded can. Luckily for him, a kind-hearted man happened to pass by and quickly jumped into rescue mode. These good Samaritans spotted a wolf lying motionless in an open field. Sensing something was wrong, they did not hesitate to approach and help the animal, disregarding any danger to themselves in order to save its life. As the man was working in a field, he noticed a small snake caught in his net, tangled and struggling. Seeing it needed help, the brave farmer carefully approached and untangled the net, freeing the little serpent. As the man and his bro ventured out on a hunting trip, they came across a moose stuck waist-deep in thick mud and couldn't get loose. Without hesitation, they immediately sprang into action to rescue the struggling moose. Their perseverance paid off when at last, the moose dislodged from the mud and ambled to safety. This poor little duckling got separated from his family, stranded alone on the busy road as Mama Duck fretted helplessly nearby. But just then, a kind-hearted man in a car spotted the lost duckling and quickly pulled over to assist. Thanks to the man's kindness, the duck family was able to continue on their journey together. The moment it gained freedom, the owlet eagerly spread its wings, attempting to soar upwards towards the sky. But its wings were not yet strong enough for sustained flight. The little owl soon tumbled down into a nearby pond. With its botched first flight, the animal had no choice but to once again rely on kind humans to swoop in for the rescue. This poor little kangaroo that fell into a deep hole and got stuck down there. But thankfully, a kind dude came along and decided to help out. Upon getting word that a sea turtle was in trouble, rescuers quickly arrived and set to work, meticulously removing the canvas that bound the poor turtle. With meticulous care, the rescue team worked tirelessly to free the poor turtle from its plight. Check out the heartwarming determination and love for animals displayed by these two guys. They spotted a buffalo struggling desperately in the mudflats and knew they had to help. In this video, a kind young man was trying to rescue a kitten who had gotten his leg stuck in a fence. In an unrestrained moment, the frightened cat scratched the man's hand, injuring him. But that did not discourage him. He persisted in helping the trapped critter. When the man spotted the baby goat in danger, he quickly approached and then gently pulled the struggling creature free from the treacherous quicksand. When the panicked flying fox was discovered, it tried to escape in a frenzy, but ended up falling into the girl's indoor pool instead. Uh-oh, It struggled to cling to the pool's edge, but couldn't manage to free itself. Witnessing the creature's distress, the kind-hearted lady rushed over and gently lifted the exhausted fox from the water, rescuing it from its unfortunate plight. She then tended to the soaked little fox gently and meticulously. A fawn suddenly appeared and slowly approached the woman, gazing at her pleadingly, as if asking for help to find a home. With a heart full of love for animals, the girl decided to bring the fawn home and care for it as a member of her family. It's hard to imagine what fate might have befallen this poor giraffe if not for the swift aid of the kindly man. It's pretty common to have raccoons breaking into attics in Toronto. In this video, there's this raccoon that found itself in a situation. It got stuck between the ventilation shafts with its big belly while it was exploring the house. Thank goodness, the homeowners heard his distress calls and rushed to help. The man sprang into action to free the embarrassed critter from his embarrassing predicament. Passed by and discovered the imperiled owl. Behind the stage lights, these tigers suffered in confinement, caged for human entertainment. Each day brought new distress. But then compassion arrived. These caring folks rescued the tigers from confinement and brought them home to the wild where they belonged. To ensure the prosthetic beak matched the crow's jet feathers, the ingenious veterinarian used a black quill pen to paint it. Deep in the heart of a vast forest, a little dog was lost and alone. Luckily, a benevolent woman found him and decided to welcome it into her home, where she would provide the love and care it deserved. In a small town, a bear found itself trapped atop a tall electric pole, unable to descend to safety. Given the precarious situation, the people promptly contacted a rescue team to assist the distressed creature. The video captured a baby monkey exerting all its tiny might, desperately trying to extract its friend from the merciless machine gradually swallowing the creature. Through determined tugs and clever maneuvering, the little monkey persisted in freeing its cherished companion. Through a photographer's lens, a transcendent moment was captured in timeless photo, a bird, its wings spread with purpose, carrying upon its slender back an injured young fare.